What's going on, guys? My name is Dominick Nicolai, and today I'm going to be getting laser hair removal done to my armpits, my neckline, and I think my chest. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time now, but I just have never really had the extra money to be able to do it. But now I do, so I'm going to go ahead and go forth with it. It's currently 1:45, so in about 7 hours I'm going to be going there to do it. I'm going to Touch of Class Medical Spa in Glendale. And I want to show you guys the process. I want to talk about if it's worth it. I want to talk about if it's painful. Show you guys the results. I mean, I know it takes multiple sessions, but let's just see what happens with it. So right now I'm about to go get prepared for it by actually shaving my skin with a razor, which I usually never do. I always use edging clippers. So I think it'll be nice to finally have to not do so much shaving and hair clipping under my armpit. Traps a lot of, dirt, grime, sweat, stench, smell, odor. So I just think it's best to get rid of it. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, you have to be super quiet because Bianca is sleeping. So on a really quick and random side note, I picked up this baseball tee from Bape today. I didn't even know there was a Bape store here. It's on Melrose. I don't know why this camera's not focusing. But it's a nice, it's a pretty nice store, and I picked this up for about $135, and to be honest, it's actually pretty good value, considering you're getting like hype beast clothing, and stuff like that. It's very thick, heavy. You got some cool glittery stuff on there. I'm all about value. I don't mind spending money as long as I feel like I'm getting a good value out of it, and I feel like I got a pretty good value out of this. And funny enough, actually, I checked the StockX price on this after I bought it, and it turns out it's selling on StockX for $300, and I paid $150 after tax for it, so that was pretty cool. I didn't even intentionally, do that. I just felt like, it's a thick, heavy baseball tee for, $135, and that's a pretty good price. Cold start. On our way to the Touch of Class Medical Spa right now. So when we get in there, I will show you what's going on. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm here at Touch of Class Medical Spa with Aaron, and I'm here to do that laser treatment I was talking about. So basically, I think what we're going to do is we're going to be addressing like the chest and the neck area and just kind of overall upper body. And, if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll notice that I really don't have a lot of hair on my body. And that's because I do a lot of, shaving, waxing, stuff like that. And I've been doing that since I was 13. So having laser hair removal is something that I've always wanted to do. And when Aaron reached out to me on Instagram and said, hey, I want to, do some laser on you, I accepted right away because, laser is something that can be really beneficial and time-saving and convenient. So Aaron's going to explain, what the process involves, and then of course we're going to show you what it looks like once he's actually doing it. So without further ado, let's get started.
So I'm going to explain a little bit about laser hair removal and keep it very simple. Medically, it's called photothermal lysing, which is using photo energy to burn off the hairs. Okay. What we're going to do is introduce this laser system, put it onto his skin, push a button, and it's going to emit heat. That heat is going to kill the follicle, eventually rendering him hairless. This will take several weeks to accomplish. It is not instant, but it will stop him from having to shave forever. Laser is a permanent reduction of hair, so it will reduce it to almost nothing, or whatever his body allows. We'll do several sessions of this, and then give you guys an update. Okay, so to prep for this, we had to first shave the hairs flat to the skin. He is not hairless. He does have hairs. You can see them here. Those black follicles there. The reason we have to shave it flat is for the hair follicle not to burn onto his skin. Because if the shaft still exists, it'll just be a complicated way of shaving that hair. So we want it smooth so we can reach the follicle much easier. A couple of seconds where you have the least amount of hair, and then where you have the most, so you can feel the difference of how intense it gets. There's no hair. Okay. So there's nothing. Okay. Now I'm going to move forward.
Okay. Okay? You're going to scare me.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, it just feels hot. Are you recording? Yeah. Oh my god, that does smell burning.
You say smell or it feels burning?
It smells burning.
Okay. So
Oh my god, it's burning. Is it burning? Is it like smoking?
So it does actually emit white smoke if you look really closely, because you don't shave completely flat to the skin. As a matter of fact, over here where you didn't shave flat, if you zoom in on the camera and I show you this hair that's not shaved flat, you will see white smoke.
Oh my god, you're right. That's crazy.
Do you see how the hairs are super black and fried onto your skin? Yep. Because they were not shaved flat. When they are shaved flat, it doesn't show as aggressive.
Can I brush that off or no?
I will. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's all it feels like.
Got it.
Skin type, hair color, hair texture is how the parameters are built. So you will be a skin type 4 with black and coarse hair, and it builds parameters for you.
So that means
it's store these parameters, and 6.0 is where you're at.
Is that what we were just using it? Is that what just happened?
That's what we were just using.
Okay, so that's a pretty like higher intensity because it's black and coarse.
It's categorized as black and coarse. That's perfect. It's not a matter of right or wrong. This is just how you're built. This is your color scheme. Once you put in your color scheme, it gives you this setting. We'll be using this setting for quite some time until your hair gets finer. Once it gets finer, I'm going to go back in here and click fine and change the power to compensate for the thinning of the hair. But you're going to see tremendous results because, I mean, your hair's already frying off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a straight line down below. You ready?
Yep.
And this is about a 67% overlap. So obviously I obviously did that on purpose.
I see your technique. Like you start out where it's like not, and it slowly gets more. I started with the armpit. You got like nothing really down here. And slowly, I like that though. It's like so it's not like
weaning you in.
So it's not like that. It's like
exactly. So I wanted you to see how bad it can get, so you can kind of bear with me. Because usually when I do that, you're like, oh, this isn't bad, and then you start tensing up where it's like about to finish. So.
All right, so that was a very pleasant treatment, a lot better than I, expected, to be honest. Aaron was awesome. Sorry, the camera died. So yeah, the place was awesome. Aaron was awesome. It didn't hurt as bad as I thought, especially due to the fact that the laser that they specifically use is a high-grade, medical-grade laser. Very expensive. $250,000 that laser. I'm looking forward to seeing the results that it brings in the next 3 to 4 weeks. That's how long he said it's going to take for the follicle to kind of push the last bit of hair out and then fall out naturally and die. So yeah. So I was going to make this whole video dedicated to the laser hair removal, but that was quicker than I expected, so I think I'm just going to turn this into a vlog instead. So we got a new camera right there. There's Bianca right there. Here is the new camera. It's an A7 III. Right before this, Bianca and I just went to some kind of audition thing or whatever it is for her for like a lingerie shoot for this company, and it went pretty well. So I guess she's gonna be shooting for them this Thursday or something like that. So yeah. See, this is why YouTube was kind of hard for me, because like I'm trying to do stuff and then I realized, oh wait, I gotta pull out the camera and film it. But that's okay, because that's why I'm doing it, is to show you guys what I'm doing. So right now I'm making my my breakfast cake, and all I have in here is oats, 2 eggs, 16 ounces of egg whites, a bunch of blueberries, 44 grams of coconut oil, 100 grams of sugar, vanilla, and cinnamon. This is going to be my breakfast for the next 2 days. You can see the oats. I turned it into a powder, as you can see, just by blending them. This is the raw organic cane sugar I have. And there's the coconut oil I'm using. I'm so sorry that I'm not good at this right now, but I'm gonna get better, I promise. It's just like so hard for me to get on here and do this because like I'm putting the content out on my stories for Instagram. So like it's kind of like a battle between, do I want to save this content for Instagram or do I want to save it for YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult. Right now, I'm making my lunch, which today is polenta, chicken apple sausage, low fat of course, and some green beans. So this plus that is about 800 calories. That's my lunch. I'm gonna go work out. So tonight we're going to a dinner with our friend Bear. He's a super cool guy. It's probably gonna be a pretty good dinner. And tomorrow I have the video shoot for 1UP. I just feel like really blessed to be here in LA because you have so many more opportunities down here, like to be able to go to things and go to events. Like next week I'm going to a Fashion Nova event and Cardi B is going to be performing there. That's Bianca's thing. I get to go because of her. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so it's the next morning and we're in the lift on our way to the Metroflex gym. So I got my big bag of stuff here that I brought, which is basically just a bunch of food, you know, like oil, clothing, supplements, camera gear, stuff like that. So I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, so we're here at the famous Metroflex in Long Beach. I got my breakfast oat cake with coconut oil, oats, honey, cinnamon, egg whites, eggs, salt, and probably a few other things in there. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna get warmed up, and then we're gonna get started. It's going good so far. Whew. Just done a bunch of like motivational workouts type stuff. I got Bianca helping me. So yeah.
So what is that working when you do that?
There's a certain technique to this.
Is that like your back or something?
I have no idea.
Like here?
I think it's
I think it's both because I've seen like professional people use this for that one. Because you see, it's like it doesn't like this. You can only hit it on two sides, you know.
It's like you were doing it, right?
Nope. This is not right. Alright, so I'm back home now. It is nighttime, and I'm currently sorting through some of the photos that I had Bianca taking me today. These ones turned out super cool. So I'm basically going through these, trying to like kind of narrow them down, you know, as to which variant of the same photo I'm going to post. So basically it's just a lot of me going like this, going back and forth between the same two photos, deciding which one is better, deleting, and then moving on to the next two. Alright, so I'm not even sure what day I just left off on, but I'm about to get my hair cut. Alright, somebody's coming here to cut my hair. He's a really cool guy. He's like a celebrity hairstylist, so I'm pretty excited to see what he does with my hair. Anyways, I want to show you guys what I'm having for breakfast. So these are these like Neapolitan puff things from Trader Joe's. So I took some almond milk, my 1UP ISO, some cinnamon, and peanut butter, and then I blended all that up together, and I'm using that as my cereal milk for this. So this is about 800 calories right here, and it has 12 grams of fiber. So this is my breakfast, and it has plenty of protein as well. Alright, so you guys know how I normally cut my own hair. Well, today's going to be a little bit different, and probably every time in the future is going to be different, because now I'm here with Joseph Michael. He's a celebrity hairstylist, and he knows exactly what he's doing. so I can trust that I'm in good hands, and I'm super excited to see how he fixes up my hair. Because it's been a long time since I had somebody cut my hair, aside from myself. So Bianca and I are going to be going to this Fashion Nova event on Wednesday, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. I definitely agree. Like, I'm actually able to appreciate the yeah. I kind of like it a little bit longer than size because it frames my face and everything. Not done yet, but we're almost done. That's what it looks like so far. Here it is, here's the final product. Super happy with how it turned out. I'll be sure to leave Joseph's information in the description for you guys to check out. And he is located in the Beverly Hills area. But he also does house calls as well. I think I'm going to end the video here because I keep dragging this on for way too long. So I appreciate all you guys watching. Leave any comments, questions, or suggestions in the comment section below. And I will try to get back to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.